So I wanted to do a series of videos before we get that Mayans MC season 4. And these series of videos is going to cover the things I need to see or I want to see. Big plot points, big character, moments, hopefully, from the upcoming season. Mayans MC season 3 was not a home run. It was, I thought, a lot of aspects of it was better than the previous season, but it was very shaky as well. Like, the writing was very shaky. And one of the things that I think a lot of people can agree that just did not work was the fact that Coco was in a downward spiral from his addiction and him getting into it with Isaac, not even being there for the club. Felt like, yes, it can be a compelling story and it could work. I mean, we've seen that many times. We've seen that with Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad, but we've also seen that in Fear the Walking Dead with Nick, and it kind of worked in that series. But with Mayans MC, the problem is they really went the whole season with this dilemma with Coco, and there was really nothing too engaging. I feel like they didn't handle it just right, and with that, people were frustrated with the Coco character because the Coco himself, was so much better in the previous season 1 and season 2. He is very much a needed brother in arms when it comes to the club, when it comes to the Mayans Santo Padre club. So what I need to see in season 4 is Coco come back. Coco's character needs to come back. And I think very much we will get that. Because at the end of this, of course, season 3, his boy Gilly stepped up to the plate, was actually a true friend, and came and helped after Letty's plea to help Coco. Like, it was writing wise, it was kind of a mess through the whole thing. I don't believe Isaac is dead, even though he got shot in the throat. I just don't believe it. I just really feel like if there isn't really true confirmation, which we might get in the beginning of season 4, but I just feel like he's still out there somewhere. I feel like he's still alive. He now has Hope. Hope is an addict, man. Like, I don't see her winging it. I don't see her getting off it. I really see her just really continuing to go down this spiral. But I get it. Coco and Hope have this relationship, and I do want to see something out of this going into season 4. I don't need it to be a Jane and Jesse. I need it to be its own thing. So I'll give it a chance. But what I really want to see is Coco back to kind of his normal self, being reliable, being the sharpshooter, even though he has this, injury and he's taking pills for the pain, and he still has a lot to do to kind of fully recover here. But I want to see them handle this character with a little bit more justice, a little bit more of I know they tried to flesh it out, but I need more. I don't need me asking the questions that the club should have asked the questions like 2 episodes prior. But I believe that for me going into season 4, the biggest thing is having this Coco character. I know there's a lot of plot and there's a lot of story that they really have to dive into and cover. But I think one of the aspects of this show they really need to get right on track is the Coco character. Okay. I need him I know he's still in kind of the bottom, but I need them to quickly have him get established of just kind of getting back to where Coco needs to be. I need him part of the club. I think the reason why season 3 was kind of a downer was because Coco was hardly in the club. And when he was in it, he barely said anything. He was, of course, tripping out. He was on drugs. He was quiet. He was lone. Like, nobody really kind of had the one-on-one with him. We thought Creeper was going to do that, but he ended up never doing that, which was kind of weird because I thought they were setting that up. So I need more interaction with him and his brothers, especially now with Gilly. I need him definitely with Bishop. I don't think Bishop's dead at the end of the season 3, honestly. With big things to come, with this big war, with Taz's confession, Coco is a vital member of this crew. And just to say, just because he's kicked out, does it really mean he's kicked out? I think they need all the freaking brothers and people they have to go with all this mess that's happening. I think they need Coco to come back. So I think they'll bring him back. But it's kind of crazy because like he's really in a bad spot. He's really in. I know he got away from Isaac, he got Hope and all that stuff, but he's still on the bottom of the barrel, and I need him to climb kind of out. So one of the big things I really want to see in season 4 is Coco. Is this character to be back to kind of his old Coco self, or at least be part of the club? I don't know how they're going to handle Coco coming back to the club. I really feel like they will. I don't necessarily know 1,000% about like kind of ruling aging here. Once you're out of the club, you're out pretty much. But I don't know. This particular club that Bishop is running is so kind of like the rules are kind of out the window a little bit sometimes. So I could see them bringing Coco back, but he will have to explain his absence, his actions. Like he's going to have to explain all of this. Do we really want to follow a character that's not part of the club? I don't think so. I don't think Coco's character-wise, that's why we were so engaged with him. We don't want to see like a spin-off of Coco. We don't want to see him and Hope go off and do other things. We want him to be involved with a lot of the club activities. That is the reason, one of the reasons why we love this character is because of his loyalty to the club. But then again, he spiraled out of control. I really do see them bringing him back because they really need all man, all deck. And then especially, I gotta see, this is a great time to really put the shine on Gilly some more. I think they put a little bit more shine on him last season, but really can get the shine on him in this upcoming season. I think I think this is going to be one of the focuses I really want to see is the interaction with Coco and all the members. But now that Gilly came and saved his ass, I really want to see that interaction. And this could be more, we could see that good friendship. I mean, it's there, but I want to see it build more, because when it comes down to it, we all know when you live this life you lead, there's always going to be tragedy. There's always going to be friends, brothers, sisters, people that you're close with in the club that die. Look at Steve. He just came in this season and people already miss Steve. This is the same case with building a relationship like Gilly and Coco and really seeing it and blossom. Like, because if one of these guys go, it hurts more. And that's what you want to do, even though you don't want to see your favorite characters die. But this is why great shows and writing is accomplished so much, because they hook you into these characters. And when it comes down to a finale, it comes down to often everything has been said, has been done, but there's a little bit more weight to it because you have followed this character interacting with so many people, or just one particular character, and you're invested in that relationship. So I think the Gilly and Coco relationship could be so sweet and so good going into the season 4. And that's what I need to see. I need Coco to come back, and I need Coco to really come back not only to the club, and I would like to see him and Ezekiel. I think him and Easy have a nice little bond too. Easy, before all the madness, really kind of saw Coco and was like, dude, are you all right? Like, you ain't all right, dude. This is particularly one I wanted to shine on, is that Coco, I hope his character, I get what they were trying to do last season, but I hope they kind of steer away from that aspect and they go more towards he's now part of the back in the club act, him helping the club out. Like, I want to see that. I don't know where they're going to go with it. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't heard anything plot wise, but I really hope that Coco becomes more of the character we've seen in the first 2 seasons than the last season. So we'll see. Thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, go ahead. There's a push the subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. Press that subscribe button. Like the video, so thumbs up the video so we can get this channel going. Also, hit the bell icon. There's going to be tons of Mayans and Sons of Anarchy videos coming your way because, it's going to be about that time when they start, rolling cameras and we're going to get back into it. And the pandemic is not slowing things down as it did. If you haven't already, check out the channel. A lot of pulp culture, a lot of videos, for everybody. So go check that out. And then, I look forward to hearing you guys' comments and your thoughts on the whole Coco situation. So I'm Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, and I'm out here, guys.